everybody. You want me to start this one?
Go for it, yes. Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. Yeehaw. And thank you for checking out our exclusive digital, double exclusive show.
Did I say digital
No,
twice?
I read it twice. I'll say it one more. It's exclusive.
To be fair,
Kind of
that's
seal.
something I would do.
Well,
would have the word in.
Very exclusive. We call it the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Yeah, we're going to be highlighting and talking about some of our favorite segments from the morning show that you may have missed. Shame on you. You should be watching every minute of Good Day Austin.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Good Day Austin anchor Dave. I'm
Hi,
joined
Dave.
by meteorologist Zach.
That's me.
Digital editorial lead
man.
Donnie. And we've got plenty to talk about today.
We do. Not as many weather videos as last week, but we
I
still got a
noticed
few.
that.
I know.
I'm still going to...
Oh, that's my mic.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll go to the weather video.
All right, weather around the world. We'll start off in
goes
California, where lightning from pre-sunrise dry thunderstorms were caught on video. This video was captured by a man who was driving in the San Francisco Bay Area. Officials said the storms had a little rain, but there were close to 4,800 total lightning strikes across that part of the country.
Wow.
By 5:30 in the morning.
That was some crazy lightning. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloud to cloud.
It's really
fork
pretty.
lightning.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's intense, but yeah.
How often does that happen when there's just a lightning storm rather than like with little rain?
Well, all storms will have lightning.
Right.
Out there, it's so dry, it's very desert-like. Most of the time, yeah, you're going to have more lightning than rain with those storms,
This is more inland in California.
especially this time of year.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Oklahoma, where a large shelf cloud loomed over the central part of the state. You can see the ominous storm clouds in Norman rolling on in.
It's always ominous in Norman.
Oh, I know. I get it.
Maybe
I get
there-
it. I get it. That's almost like a roll cloud, though.
Yeah.
A shelf
It's
cloud.
that cloud that
Why
rolled
would you
it.
say that?
Maybe it's that cloud that went across the Tech Stadium and just kept heading
No,
east.
that was a shelf cloud for
Okay.
sure.
Oh,
That went
okay.
over the stadium. All right, triple digits around here, but in southern hemisphere they have snow. Yeah,
Look
parts
at
of
that.
New South Wales and
so
Australia
cool.
were transformed in a winter wonderland. Footage posted on social media shows the fresh snow blanketing the landscape. Orange is just west of Sydney, and this was the most significant snowfall in 4 years for them. The snow came in just as Australians said goodbye to winter and said hello to spring.
Now, I knew you for a long time, Donnie, before I knew you spent significant time in Australia.
I studied abroad there. Yeah.
For real? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did.
So did you
That's why you have that
experience?
funny accent.
Did you experience snow? Where were you in the, I mean,
it did not
I'm so ignorant of the
snow.
country, the continent.
No, because I was there. Their school year is kind of opposite of ours. So, because their summer is during our winter.
okay, sure.
So, we start in the fall, and then it's, so I went for the end of one year and the beginning of another year.
So you weren't there
fall
for
year.
a full year.
I was there for a year,
So you got all the seasons.
but I didn't get snow like that.
Okay.
Yeah, from where I was, yeah. Because I was in Sydney, so I think it was a little
was it
less like
weird though getting winter in the summer?
Oh, 1,000%.
And
Yeah. I think
burning
it's weird.
up at
Yeah.
Christmas? Yeah.
It's like they have the trees up, and I guess then I lived in Florida, so then I kind of
Yeah.
got the same kind of effect. But yeah, it was different.
Citizen of the world.
But did you box a kangaroo?
I did not box a kangaroo, no.
Oh,
I do have a lovely picture with one, though. Bring it in next time.
See,
maybe.
that's
I
why
remember.
Donnie's a nice guy. Right? Even the kangaroo's like,
Yeah.
kangaroo's probably getting ready. Like,
Yeah,
I can't hit this guy.
punch that
I
guy.
love this
I
guy.
would
Come
run
here.
the
That's-
other way if I saw a kangaroo.
Anybody else would have been mere shield. You know, Optus.
All right, we're going to stay in Australia and head a little further south to Melbourne, where crowds were checking out some cool-looking algae. You can see people throwing stones into the seas, resulting in splashes of blue
cannot.
light
What? Oh.
in the dark
that blue
waves.
kind of in the
Yeah,
water?
see it right there?
Yeah.
This happens in the Caribbean sometimes. Others splashed the water, also bottled it up and poured it back in. This odd-looking algae comes from the production and emission of light by a living organism, and most often occurs during calm and warm sea conditions. The organisms glow when disturbed by a wave breaking or splashing of the water.
I thought that's pretty cool.
It is cool. You're right. It is cool. It's even cooler than catching fireflies. It's
Yes.
like the water equivalent of
Yeah,
fireflies.
I think you can do that in Puerto Rico.
Yes, Puerto Rico. That
Yeah.
was, yeah.
You get-
Our
I think my
neighbors went
cousin
there,
did,
and
yeah.
they went canoeing or kayaking. And
Those
they're
clear
like,
bottom
oh,
boats, and you can
yeah.
go through, and it's just like,
You touch the water, and the water changes color.
That's amazing. Yeah, okay. It gets cooler the more you talk about it.
All right, let's end things back in California, where a stampede of more than 100 dolphins
that.
were spotted racing alongside a whale-watching vessel. The video off the coastline from Newport Beach. Passengers
Light up.
marveled at the energetic
This guy's put
display.
on a show.
The dolphins leaped from the water. Some of the dolphins launched themselves more than 10 feet into the air. This type of high-flying behavior is apparently not commonly seen by bottlenose dolphins, so it was a rare treat for those on the vessel. It's probably a great white chasing them down.
Oh, no,
You think they're running from something?
They're having fun.
Nah, they're having fun.
They're probably they must think like these guys have a lot of fish on this boat. And if we put on a cool show for them, they'll throw some fish.
Yeah, maybe.
You went whale watching when you were up in the Northeast, or no?
I did. What?
Did you? I thought you did when you were up for your birthday.
No, your family did. You stayed back, I thought.
No, I went on. We did a sail, but
You didn't go whale watching?
Well, no.
Oh, I thought because they do whale watching over there too.
I don't think we were.
Depends on the time of year.
I don't think I don't think in this boat we were that far out of the bay. And the whole talk was about sharks, which we didn't see those either.
Oh, okay.
But I guess I don't know if a whale could have been in that water where we were.
I don't know. I guess I'm not super familiar.
I
I've always wanted to go whale watching.
I remember years ago, I think I always saw this story. We took an Alaskan cruise, and people were ready to see whales.
Yeah.
To go up the coast of Alaska. But what I noticed on a cruise, they have a nice meal at night, and the night goes on, and some people have drinks throughout the night, and later in the night, all these people are out the window thinking they see whales. I was like, there's no
I'm sure they think they see some other stuff too.
There's no possible way. It's dark at this point. Oh, look at that. I mean, the whale sightings went up every night.
That turns into mermaids.
Yeah,
That's a mermaid there.
I think it was something else going on, but there were whales around us. I knew that.
When you went to the Northeast, did you see any seals? Sea
No,
lions?
and now I know.
Okay.
Yeah, again, we're in the coast. It's pretty shallow.
Yeah.
You maybe go further out.
Maybe next time we go further out. Of course, I don't want to see seals now because I know that's
Great whites are nearby. Yep.
those are the snacks.
I didn't know that. Oh yeah, you did say. I remember that.
Yeah.
All right, well, Rockman Coffee Bake Shop. It's located on East Cesar Chavez, and it's got a lot of great pastries. You can see them there. I've been there a couple times, and I have not had anything that I didn't like. Everything's so good. Yeah.
delicious. Yes.
Chef and owner Amanda
we
Rockman
destroyed
stopped by. Studio, talked about all their offerings. Like I said, you can see them there. They have croissants. I had a seasonal basket cake. I don't know if she brought one of those. One of the best things I ever had.
Really?
Yes, it's like
A
a
what
little.
cake?
It's a seasonal bass cake. It's kind of like a
bass?
little. It's kind of like the bass
Boogie bass.
cheesecake we ate. They don't. I think it's because they
When
don't.
did we eat that?
The cheesecake at the 60 Vines.
Ah.
Yeah, I think it's a similar style to
was
that, but it's a
delicious.
cake, not a cheesecake. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah.
and they had like a guava kind of like tart
Yeah.
thing that was really good.
This was all really good.
Yeah, I had
bagels.
the almond croissant.
There was like a ham sandwich.
Yeah,
croissant,
savory
ham
stuff.
sandwich.
Yeah,
one of
that
those-
place is
one
always
of
so
those in
busy
there.
too. I remember when it first opened, the line like stretched out the block, like out the door, down the block.
And that cookie, it was like a butterscotch
yeah.
cookie.
You know, maybe I'll get some stuff for us next week. You know, we still haven't
this
celebrated
is
our,
kind of sad. I
our
don't like
150th episode, by the way.
this one or
This
that
one is?
No, it was 2 episodes ago.
Oh, okay.
I know,
So
forgot.
so this. Okay.
I haven't had time. I know.
152.
We're on 152. We're currently
152.
shooting 152 right now.
I don't know about the math.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. We also had another feast when Layne's Chicken Fingers stopped by. One of the owners stopped by to show us all they had to offer. They opened up a new store out in Marble Falls,
And
across
that's
the
one
way
on
from
campus.
Walmart.
Is that what she said? Is that what
What
Katie
now?
said?
It's an old A&M thing. So you guys.
Oh, I thought she said they were opening one on campus
Well,
at
maybe
UT.
maybe she did.
Well, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I didn't listen to the interview as much as I just lurked to grab some of those spicy.
I never had
strips.
Layne's before.
I hadn't
It's
either.
very delicious.
It was very,
Yeah,
very
we
good.
were on a 2 run. We had the bagels and everything the day before, and then we had this.
The grilled cheese was so good that they had.
In fact, it was so, and good fries. I ate so much that I actually I was going to grab lunch with
You had
a
lunch
buddy.
afterwards.
I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat anything. I was still stuffed from all
What's your
the
favorite
strips.
Layne's chicken finger sauce, Zach?
All of them?
Yeah, it's a good answer. Good answer.
I couldn't remember how good the spicy chicken was.
And you know what? I will say.
I'm not a big spice guy, but when I had it, I was like, wow, that was perfect.
It wasn't overwhelming.
No,
as someone
that's
who
why-
likes the
yeah,
spice. So
yeah.
I could see where you would
It was
like it.
perfect.
It was very good.
Spice for me.
All very good.
Yeah, first time I had it, and I will definitely try
Yeah,
it again
yeah,
and have it again.
yeah.
Real good.
Pamela Blanc headed across the pond from Austin Travels. Checked out a spot she hadn't been to before. You can't say that a lot of
no.
places when
Yeah.
it comes to Pamela Blanc. But she was in the French Alps. Checked out Chalet Haibu.
I think she said Ibu, right?
Sure.
Chalet Ibu?
I was listening.
Ibo, maybe? Ibo? One of those.
Got to do a variety. She was
Yeah.
in the Alps. I like saying Alps. She got to do a variety of activities, some electric mountain biking, whitewater rafting. Also wound up having, as she always does, some good meals. Here I am. And look at how beautiful it is out there.
I think that was part of, or maybe not that one, but she was saying she did like a hut-to-hut hike,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like going through the mountains and stuff like that.
And they had places that made their own cheese and sample some of the different things at some of the different huts.
What was going on with the rafting there? Hey, jump in.
Maybe they fell out.
It didn't look like they were panicky, though. That's why it's like, oh, it's part of the deal.
Pam and her crew, they have a lot of adventures. There's probably not a lot to get them to panic.
Yeah.
I would panic if I can't get my
I bet that water was
suitcase
cold.
off.
Maybe. When I went whitewater rafting, they had when we first got in, they told us to get out to show like what would happen if we overturned.
This is how.
So like they pushed us out of the boat basically, and then we had to like figure out how to like flip the raft
It's like
back
a safety
over
drill at the
kind
beginning.
of, yeah.
Okay.
I ended up going way down. I'm a bad swimmer.
Don't do that.
Where did you do this?
This was in Australia. Yes.
Australia.
Yes.
Back in the old
days.
in the old country.
Yeah. Well, it's a Texas institution, and now there's a new location not far from our station. Everyone in the newsroom so excited about this.
Yes.
I have not heard them talk about anything except this for the last like 3 weeks. Luby's, they've opened up on West 11th Street. The chain started in 1947 in San Antonio. I
want to say,
it's been living more than 70 years.
Zach and I were talking like we sometimes do when we were leaving for the day, and one of the assignments desks, the people came in huge bags of Luby's and were just
buzzing.
Giddy.
Yes.
So excited.
Luby's was here, and I love Luby's, and I think so many of us remember it. As I think this interview was about kind of the sentimentality and the comfort of your childhood, but it's crazy in a place with all these different restaurants, both high fancier chains or high-end places. Luby's comes around the corner, and people lose their mind.
That's not a bad idea. A small operation downtown. Yeah.
It doesn't look at all like the Luby's you go to.
Had good quality food. You get in and out, and bam.
Yeah, our assignment desk manager, Mike, he used to love, it used to be a cafe. I don't know if y'all ever went there. I think it's like the Granger building, I think it is. And it used to be called like the Granger Cafe.
Oh, okay.
And he used to love that place. Oh. And so he was kind of bummed out when it closed.
If he only knew.
Now there's a Luby's. I know. If he had just known.
Sometimes
Luby's
in life things work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Abba is a popular spot on South Congress, and Libby checked it out. She had details about their offerings, including a Spritz Tower. Abba is also participating in Austin Restaurant Weeks, which is going on now until September 14th. Those drinks look refreshing.
I don't think that's all for just one person, right?
Well, that
You
depends
get a little flight going.
Is that considered a flight? Those are pretty big drinks.
I could put a dent in it. Tell you.
Hey, if you're nice to the bartender.
I guess, yeah.
I thought that was a typo, and it was supposed to be ABIA, and he was reading it. It's good. He's going to have to back
Have y'all
that
ever
down.
been out to Abba?
No, I have been to ABIA.
Yeah.
I have not.
It's great. It's Mediterranean food. They've been on a few times. So for Restaurant Weeks, they're doing like I think they call it like a meze taste prefix menu. So you get like a bunch of different stuff and a drink, and it's like.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The people who love to go places like this and eat these spreads, they're pumped up about Luby's. It's like this is very different.
Yeah.
Drink towers and all these fancy dishes.
And they have a very, very nice outdoor space. I think that's one of the things that make it super popular.
We're getting
right on South
there.
Congress. Yeah.
We're getting there.
Not quite, not for me, but.
Yeah. The annual Austin Chronicle Hot Sauce Festival, it's back. In honor of that occasion, I was this is my keeping score debut.
I know, you and I both did keeping score debuts. Well, I guess I've been on
I can't remember if maybe this is 2 weeks in a row I talked about, Libby said she kicked your tail.
Oh.
That was at Uno.
Yeah.
I don't know if she did.
A little revisionist history.
Okay. But I was taking on Adelie. We went head to head in an attempt to see who could last longest without drinking some chocolate milk that we had there, trying the varieties. We ended in a tie.
Which I don't think should have happened, but.
Well, Libby, Adelie by
Jara, she's so great.
is editors. Adelie, by her own admission, she was struggling a little more. I really like spicy things. So
You're sweating a little bit. Though,
I'm good at hardly any. Well, I had to walk upstairs to get
a little red in the face.
That's not from the hot sauce.
Yeah,
that's physical exertion.
I can handle some heat, and some of these were really spicy. Of course, very good flavor as well.
And y'all said that because Sarah from the Austin Chronicle, she had supposedly lined them up from like least hot to hottest, but you guys were saying she kind of messed it up a little bit.
Well, I guess it's all a matter of opinion, but in my opinion, the first one that I think she thought was going to be the easiest kind of punched me in the face a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
Because it kind of got in my head. I'm like, wow, she thinks this is, I can handle it. But I'm like, huh.
I'm in trouble.
So sometimes it's it's like when you hit the wall running very early in a race. Like I got a long way to go.
Or maybe it numbed your taste buds.
Maybe
and
it
helped
did.
You out.
Yeah.
So do you think? Because my thing was, I said what I told Dave was because they ate the hottest one, and then you had like 10 seconds. And then was declared a tie.
Yeah.
But I was saying they should have just kept eating more.
That was one way we could have
until
done
they
it.
were tapping out.
I think if we had
just
just
the ER.
I think if we just waited, I do believe I might have won.
Yeah.
Of course, we couldn't do that for a segment. That might be sitting there forever.
Plus,
I needed to go. That was the last thing I had to do.
It's called editing.
Yeah.
How was the hottest one? Like pretty hot that they gave you?
Out of 10.
Yeah, I think the hottest. maybe an 8,
Oh,
7, 7 or 8.
okay, all right. So there's still room.
I mean, I can handle some
room,
heat. The hottest thing I ever had was pure. The one time I got to judge the Hot Sauce Festival about 10 years ago, we're trying any and all of them. By the way, some of them are delicious. Some of them are garbage.
We won't name it.
That's not about heat. That's about flavor.
Yeah.
But then at the end, and they bring it out, and they bring in St. Arnold's as one of the sponsors. So there are plenty of beers while you're sampling chips and salsas. Beers, great. Then they bring out, I don't know if it's Carolina Reaper or some kind of pepper in these little cups, and they're like, hey, you take a little dab of a toothpick and try it. I think they were just joking around, and they had all this ice cream out too. And even people who were kind of loose and had a few beers were like, hey, don't mess with this. Don't you do too much. And I think I did a little too much. I'd never done it before, and I spent 10 minutes like weeping and like I couldn't. It was ice cream. I couldn't do anything else. So like, there's some serious heat.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm not about that life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me either.
Good times.
Zach
Good
and I can do
times.
like I don't know, maybe like the sweetest hot sauce.
There we go.
Well, again, it's not all about the heat. Some of these people, and Fantastic Fuego, who's a friend of the program,
Oh, yeah.
and former,
Yeah.
that's kind of got to start there, or one of the places. Some of these people go on to make money and market these. So there's some amazing family recipes, and then there's some who are almost joking around. It's like, this is nothing. This is tomato sauce and nothing, you know. So
Give me a peach mango salsa.
But that doesn't necessarily, that doesn't necessarily
Cream cheese.
mean it's hot or not. You know, it's different.
All right, Ginga Ramen Bar stopped by to show us how to make their new dish, Chow Ramen. It mixes Italian and Asian flavors. Ginga is located in Domain Northside. Hey, you're stomping.
It's within walking distance of my apartment, yes.
And they had one in Houston, not too far from
I think
where
they have a couple locations.
My son, I think if you asked him his favorite food, there's certainly was he would have said ramen.
Yeah. It's a good spot.
And his buddies love it. Of course, you can do anything with it. And yeah, Ginga's a great place.
Have you been to this place?
I have been a few times. Yeah, it's really,
Really good.
Take your
That he
pick.
brought in
No.
shrimp tempura. That's an appetizer in the front there while you're waiting for your ramen.
Yeah. What did you think about the special one? Did you get to try it? The
I did
chow?
not, and I really wanted
Katie
to.
loved it. She said it was
well,
really good.
I think that was really just an Italian-inspired dish. But of course, when
like a tomato broth
But when it
with,
comes
like,
to noodles, that's a common theme, right?
Yeah.
If you know your history, that's how that came up, right?
It tastes like the traditional spaghetti.
I didn't get to try it. I assume it did. He did the Parmesan, he did the whole deal.
Oh, yeah.
I love how they.
And they have great chicken there too. I usually get the.
Oh, yeah.
I usually get the spicy chicken. I don't know.
And it's always great
Dave.
when Dave does this.
Yeah, I love it. So, Kristen Finan, again with Austin Travels. She stopped by recently, talked about not quite as far as the Alps. She went down the road to San Antonio, maybe a little more.
I know, do you think they drew straws? I was like, who's going to San Antonio?
No,
to
I
do the Alps?
think I think when it comes to globe-trotting, Pam LeBlanc is really kind of leading there. Kristen Finan, huge Counting Crows fan, and saw them at the is it the Mystic?
Majestic.
The Majestic.
I think,
yeah, you're down there. And we talked, of course, the JW Marriott just right outside of town. San Antonio, again, talking about my son who's gotten a job there out of work, went to school there, and now works there. It's a great place to visit.
It
so
is.
many good restaurants. Of course, the Riverwalk's so good. Those theaters are so nice. It's and again, you can make a weekend of it and stay there, or you can day trip it and come right back home.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I've
it's
done that a few times,
It's a
yeah.
cool thing to do.
This is a really cool concept.
Especially in the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and just as the weather cools down,
Yeah,
kind of
cools
like
down, yeah,
here,
yeah.
you want to be outside more
Outside.
walking. There's times of year I don't need to walk the Riverwalk
No.
too much, but there's sometimes
Yeah.
I really look forward to it.
All right, let's talk about mad science. Andrea Cook was in the studio.
This
It's all about the center of gravity.
I saw that shot and I was like, what are they all doing
Well,
over
we were
there?
Did you
doing
take
it.
a screenshot?
I did.
Put it on.
Here's what we found out. Katie is a natural when it comes to gravity.
Oh, how so?
Good balance. Good
Well,
balance.
She is very balanced.
She's very balanced, but
Yeah.
then she's also like she did all the experiments, and she Andrea put us all through the paces. Of course, I never know what's going on.
Zach, you look like you're doing a pretty good job.
I think
I
he
just
was
gave
saying,
up.
took up. Yeah, well,
Somewhere to do all these other things.
What else did y'all do?
we're.
Balancing an eagle.
Okay, all right, I see that. That's what Tatiana's doing there.
But then some of the other things she had us do later, like with those big nail.
Oh, I've done
We-
that before, the science
We were
center.
supposed to work together. We did it separately.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That's our first mistake. We had no idea what we were doing. Oh, I don't even.
I thought this was one of the more fun ones y'all have done recently. Like,
Always
there was a
a
lot.
good time.
They're always fun, yeah. But this one, I was like, there's a lot happening, so it's kind of cool. And I just love that y'all had to wear those things on your heads.
I like it when we make a mess and our floor director, Mike, gets stressed about having to clean it up. Andrea always does such a great job cleaning up, and sometimes we even help too, but I think Mike is always worried that that's not.
So y'all are supposed to balance the nails? Oh, okay, like that.
No,
We're supposed to interlock them.
and then pull it, like kind of raise a barn.
then balance
like,
it on
when
that
the
one
Amish
bolt.
raise a barn. But if they show,
okay.
so they're working on a nice thing. We don't know what's going on.
Dave's doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. We're supposed to work together.
I'm taking away
They
resources.
lock it with one last one. Oh, they didn't show it.
Well, see, they had Andrea helping them. That's pretty cool.
See, look, boom.
Yeah, we.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay.
You could have given us another hour and a half.
Yeah,
we
you
weren't
could-
doing
we're
that.
taking-
You guys were not close.
No,
not
not
doing
even close.
I might not have put that.
We
part
failed
in
our
the video.
mission. Yes, I asked Andrea, I'm like, okay, summer camps are over, this is the downtime. She's like, nope, school started. We have all these after school programs and then parties.
Yeah, and you want to book her so far ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So, but which is good. She's in demand.
All right. Well, sorry to remind you, Dave, but
Yeah,
you know,
what's this all about?
Tough loss for the Longhorns and the road.
They
season opener.
lost?
I know.
did? What?
Sorry.
I should've-
Against Ohio State, if y'all weren't paying attention, but the team looks to turn things around this weekend. I think it should be pretty good chance
well,
of
you
that
know, I
happening.
don't want to trash talk. I feel pretty good about San Jose State.
Yeah, with its home opener here. So Tierra headed out to the University Co-op. Got to look at some of the new game day gear they have. So they have a lot of like Ricky Williams and Earl Campbell stuff.
Yeah.
They're also celebrating the 20th anniversary of the national championship.
Oh, that's right.
So they got a bunch of like cool T-shirts. I think she's going to get to it, but there's that really cool suit jacket that I said that I would willingly put on.
I see it.
thought that
I
was
see
pretty
it.
cool.
I see
Yeah,
it
she's
right
about
there.
to get to it. And then behind Tierra, as the shot gets a little wider, you'll see those overalls. Remember I wore that a few years ago?
Yeah. You wore them?
Yeah, because I went out for a live shot. I think they're actually a little different now, but
Don't think
that's
I'm
right.
It seems like
I
something I
remember
don't
that.
remember.
Yes.
and put them on. And so I texted Tierra after the live shot was over, and I said,
that-
man, I would have come out and put on that jacket. And she said, I wish you would have, because they didn't have any male models that morning.
Man, I need that sport coat.
You do need that sport coat. You need to go get it. Go to the co-op.
Now, this week it's not a sport coat weekend at
No.
DK.
It is not.
That is not.
No,
the 11 o'clock kickoff
Yeah.
with that heat. But
Yeah, I wonder what kind of fabric that is.
I'm guilty. I bought something else, another burnt orange item yesterday actually online, and I keep buying things that are warmer or colder.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, when are you gonna? And you don't need too many of those.
No.
Like the first day we do have a game that's cold, I'm like, what do I do? Got 9 things. Can't wear all that stuff.
You need to get that suit jacket, and then you need to get an Aggies one.
Okay.
And
I'm up for
you all
it.
can wear it on like game days, on Fridays.
It's really ridiculous. I think it's about time Austin did this.
It's kind of like a sigh of relief. Too stringent, it's ridiculous.
If you thought both sides were loud before, they're louder now about the smoking ban that narrowly passed Saturday night.
If you own a business, you should be able to choose whatever goes on in your establishment as long as it's legal. You know, smoking is legal.
I think it's one of the most awful things about going out into town is dealing with the smokers, dealing with the smoking.
The ordinance takes Austin's current smoking ban a step further and bans smoking in bars, music venues, bowling alleys, and restaurants. That means if you're a smoker, you have to step outside, 15 feet away from the door to light up.
I think voters clearly said, that they would like protections from secondhand smoke.
Onward Austin, pushing for the ban, says it's time the city is smoke-free.
Only about protecting public health. Just removing secondhand smoke from your establishment will not have a negative impact.
So that's great. It would encourage me to go out more.
Those against the ban don't think so. Keep Austin Free says it's not just going to hurt business, but live music here in Austin as well.
I've got a lot on the line. The difference between the other side and our side is we have something actually at stake. This isn't just a job for us. This is our entire lives.
Some spots recently even went as far as installing expensive ventilation systems. The Yellow Rose says they spend more than $20,000. That's now.
It was a waste, I guess. Got 400 employees here. A lot of them smoke cigarettes, and for me to let my waitresses take a smoke break, they have to go outside now. I'll have to have a security guard walk them outside into the parking lot to make sure everything's fine.
Arzo Dost, Fox 7 News.
So yeah, that was in 2005, like I said, the same year that the Longhorns won the national
Been a
championship.
while. The year before that, 2004, I was working in Corpus. They did the same thing, banning smoking in restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could still smoke in a bar. So the big debate was what makes a bar, because so many restaurants really make their budget on drinks, but wouldn't go there if you couldn't. Maybe I just remember I'd have to sit through these city council meetings and get all this video and all the sound to write, and I'd go back and start listening to pick out the sound bites to write the story, and all you hear is like, in the background noise. You're not noticing it at the time, and the more like anti-smoking thing was made, and people would get agitated. You get angry coughing.
Yeah, my parents used to have a restaurant. I remember we used to have like a smoking section. So it's kind of crazy to think
Did
about
that really
back
help?
then.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know if it helped or not, but it was. I think people enjoyed.
Well,
that
I do remember from reporting on the story that said there's no filtration system you can make to replace it.
Yes, we did not have.
It would
the
be
best
so
filtration
expensive.
system at the
Well, I
restaurant,
remember my first year years ago working as an after-school job in the mall food court.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was a smoking section in the food court. You just see it loft up. I mean, you could sit away from the table.
I'm not mad that we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we're at a table
I
of
think it's fine.
non-smokers,
Yeah.
so I think people who've grown up now, younger people who smoke, they know culturally you take it outside.
Well, I guess everyone just vapes inside now, so
That's true.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
If
kind of
we've
back. I
gone
guess.
back and tell people about the future. You know, you
At
have
least
these
vape-
little devices.
There's like usually like a scent to it. I think that's why people are less offended. It smells like fruit or something, you know.
Or something else.
Or something. Yes.
Thank you for watching this edition of the Good Day Austin Roundup. You can get details about the stories we talked about in the Good Day section of our website. Make sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, remember, Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 5. Weekend mornings, I know. At 6, you can watch on your phone and on your connected TV with a Fox Local app. They are free to download, available in the Apple Google Play stores, as well as on multiple platforms like Roku and Apple TV.
And besides our morning show and newscast, we've also got some great shows that stream exclusively on the digital platforms like Fox 7 Espanol, Fox Weather Austin, and the Sports Office, so check them out.
Yeah. And I don't plan on being here next week. You know why?
No.
Why is that?
I plan on being a billionaire.
Oh! Called his shot.
So,
Let's see what.
Can you give me $1 million?
You know what? I'll give you both $1 million. Oh. You heard it here. It's
No
recorded.
one's going to be here next week. We just have less margin for error. Yes.
1 point. What is that?
The payout is like 770.